Man, we're really cutting it close here. At this time last year, it would not still be February. Hey everyone, welcome back to the workshop. It is right at the very end of February 2024, and so it's time for another business update. We're going to be talking about some new products that we've got coming, a show that we're going to next week, upcoming videos that I promise you are coming, and the new pouches for March. So let's get into it. We do have a show that we're going to next week. It is the Refuge Ruckus in Fort Smith, Arkansas. It is being hosted by Grindstone Ministries. So that's all run by a guy named Bear Independent. He's the CEO of Refuge Medical Training. We sell them some of our leather pouches for some of their individual first aid kits. And so there is an event that he is hosting that is meant to bring awareness to child trafficking. All right, some of the ministries that he has, he's got a few different things. All right, if you don't know Bear, he's got his fingers in a lot of pies. All right, he's doing a lot of good. He's got the medical company to kind of pay for things, but then he has a disaster relief ministry called Grindstone, and then he's got a child trafficking ministry called Caleb House, and that's where they rescue and restore trafficked children. And so this whole event that we're going to is to raise money for Caleb House, all right, to help them do the job better of putting back together kids who have had some rough things happen to them, all right? So they're building a facility, a place for kids to live while they are recovering from the trauma that they've experience. So all of our fees and everything that we pay to be at this event are going to help build that structure. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday we'll have a booth set up. Saturday, because they believe much like we do, which is what the Bible says, that Saturday is the Sabbath. There's no work on the Sabbath, so we're completely closing down shop. And that's all the vendors. That's everyone. And we're going to get together for some fellowship, some Bible study and food. And then we are going to ruck on Sunday. So strap on packs, and we're going to go and do a 5K in downtown Fort Smith, Arkansas, as in open defiance to those who would harm children. All right, let's just say that. So yeah, that's where we're going next week. And so of course we're getting inventory kind of built up, getting a couple new products, some small things. That's really something that we've lacked at shows, is having small things for people to buy. We really just have our pouches and things like that. So we're trying to get together some leather patches. We've got two different styles that we're going to be taking to the show. One is, of course, our logo. All right, so that is stamped in there. We've got rivets. There is the Velcro, the hook and loop on the back. So yeah, if you have a pack or a hat that has kind of like the softer side of the Velcro on it, you can stick our patch right on it. I've got another version of this, a prototype version of this on my pack. We're going to talk about that in just a second. So that is one style of patch. It's a hexagon shape with our logo. And so these will be new items that will be available on our site probably next month, which starts tomorrow. So probably not tomorrow, probably after the Ruckus, which is next week, we will get these up on the site. All right, the second patch, and this is a piece of leather, didn't make the cut for an actual patch. It was just kind of a proof of concept, but yeah, this one is specifically designed for the Refuge Ruckus that we're going to, and so this patch is with that theme of protecting children. And so I'm not sure if you can read that. I'll just hold it there for a second. I'm not going to read what it says, but that is a wood chipper. in the top. So yeah, there we go. So we're going to have a limited run of these patches, same hook and loop on the back. I just have to get more of those made. They're in the process of it. But yeah, 2 different patches. We may sell these on our site. I don't know. We shall see. But yeah, for sure, the logo ones will be available on our site soon. All right. And no, I am unapologetically pro-life in the sense of innocent life should be protected, all right? But if you're one of the people that harms innocent people, I have no love for you, all right? Just saying. Just saying. So I'm all about protecting children, and if you know what this means, you know, all right? So speaking of the ruck, all right, with health issues that I've had going all the way back to August and September and such, I was in the hospital in August, been working through some things, trying to be more healthy, and through a series of events, I came across a program called 75 Hard. I do not remember if I mentioned this last month. We were doing 75 Hard last month. I believe we started December 22nd. All right, today is day 70 of 75 Hard, so it ends this coming Tuesday. So if you're not familiar with what that is, the guy who came up with 75 Hard is named Andy Frisella. All right, he's got several different podcasts. He owns the company First Form, Form like a PH, not an F. It's like a weightlifting supplements type company. I think they just got energy drinks and such. But yeah, 75 Hard is a mental toughness recalibration program. All right, it teaches you how to be mentally tough, which is the key to being successful in every other area of your life. And I knew that was something that I needed, especially for my health, for the business and such. So the program is completely free. All right, you can find it on the interwebs. He does have a couple books out, one specifically about 75 Hard. The other one is called The Book on Mental Toughness. And so I have that one that goes over the 75 Hard and the Live Hard program. All right, so if you have no idea what I'm talking about, let me tell you about 75 Hard. The idea is every single day there are 5 critical tasks that you have to get done from the time that you wake up to before you go to sleep at night. All right. They are choose a diet and stick to it. All right. It doesn't specify a diet. It's not a weight loss program. It's not a diet challenge, nothing like that. Whatever you need for your health, whatever goals that you have, pick a diet, stick to it. Part of that is no alcohol of any kind for the entire 75 days. All right. Don't go a single day without a drink. Okay. So you can be clear-headed and focused. So yeah, that's the first critical task. The second is to drink a gallon of water every single day. So I have drunk 3.5 of my 32-ounce Yetis, and so this is my last one. And so I will have to finish that, and I will be up over a gallon before I go to bed tonight. Number 3, this is the one that we struggled with the most. 2 45-minute workouts. One of them must be outside. Every day for 75 days straight. Diet, water, 2 workouts. I'll come back to it in a second. There's 2 more things. Next one is you got to read 10 pages in a nonfiction, entrepreneurial, self-help, personal development type book. All right, not audio book. You could do Kindle e-reader or a regular book. I've been doing all regular books. And then last but certainly not least, you have to take a progress picture of your body every single day. Those don't need to be posted anywhere. But what it does is it teaches you to do both the big things, like the diet and the working out, as well as the small, tedious things that could easily be overlooked, like how much water you drink in a day, taking a picture, all right? it teaches you that no matter the weather, no matter how you feel, no matter what's going on, no matter how busy your schedule is, you're going to find a way to get those 5 tasks done every day. Because if you fail a single day, you have to start over from day 1. Okay? That's what it is. So, because I knew we were going to the Refuge Ruckus, where we'd have a pack on and ruck, that has been our outdoor workout. So me and my wife, we went from 0 physical activity to doing 2 rucks per day, and I steadily increased the weight of my pack. Hers also. We had some snow and some weather come in, and we've done it through all of it. We didn't always do both workouts outside, but only one of them has to be outside. So we found some stuff at home to do, really pushed ourselves, and it's been good. So for 70 days straight, we've been doing this, and it's been tough. It's been really tough. So we only have 5 more days to go after this, but yeah, that's what we've been preparing for, is this show, not just as a business. We're trying to make ourselves better people, and being intentional about water, about our diet, about the exercising. All right. Oh, and by the way, those workouts can't be back to back. All right. It's recommended in 75 hard that there be like a 3 to 4 hour gap between the workouts. So we typically get one done in the morning before we get going with work. We wake up early, we drink some coffee, we read our pages, we go get ready, strap on the packs, go outside. If it's pouring rain, we got our ponchos on. We've done it through snow, done it through rain, wind. Doesn't matter. We've done it every single day. And normally, unless it's bitterly cold or pouring rain, we will go out for a second ruck every single day. All right. So that's what we've been doing. That takes a lot of time. It's tough. There's been times that, we've gotten up at 6 in the morning, haven't gone to bed till after midnight. And there's been times it's like, oh, I still have a Yeti and a half to drink, and so you have to drink that before you go to bed. All right, because we're just not gonna fail. All right, I know I'm rambling, but that's part of the stuff that's been going on in our lives. There's also been a lot of personal things that have happened that have taken me away from being able to create content for the YouTube. I've already started the process of the video I've been promising for the longest time, which is calculating the cost of leather part 2. I promise that is still coming. But yeah, things have been hectic, but after the ruckus, things will calm down just a little bit. And yeah, I will get that content out to you. There's really only one more thing that I need to talk about, and that is the items that'll be available for March. So I have, looks like just 5 pouches left that are just the regular original leather belt pouches without snaps. Not a one of them has snaps. Same exact size and volume as our regular pouches. This feels like some high waxy content leather. There's some scratches, there's some scuffs and everything. The only difference with these is that I decided to do a batch of these, a few of these where I wanted to put a grommet drain hole in the bottom, and because it wasn't part of my regular routine, all of these in this little batch that I tried it with, it ended up being off-center. All right, so they're a little bit off-center. Some of them are worse than others. Actually, that one at the bottom is almost spot on. But yeah, each of these have a grommet in the bottom, almost like a drain hole, and ideally it should be aligned with the center. All right, because these are not, I do not feel comfortable charging the same price that we charge for our other ones. Normally this pouch by itself, I believe, oh man, I can't even remember the price of my pouch. I believe it's $55, all right, $55. So these, we still got to cover our cost, but we only have 5 of these. So for the month of March only, we will be offering these off-center grommet hole pouches for $35. I think on the website it'll be like $34.95-ish. All right, so if you want a great pouch, it's going to function very well. I mean, no one's even really going to see that. These just didn't pass our quality control because that is off-center. And so I've got 5 of them left, and I'd like to get them off the shelf. So if you just can't swing $55 or $60 or more for a pouch, I totally understand. This is a good chance for you to get a pouch that's the same quality as everything else, but just has one tiny flaw that will not affect the function of your pouch at all. Yeah, they all have extra lace in them. They are here. I've got 5 of them. They'll be available only for the month of March. All right, so that's what's been going on. That's what we've got coming up. Got a couple new products. I am prototyping some things. I've got some more custom work that has come in, so I've got a lot of things on my plate, but right now our top priority is preparing for the show next week. By the way, go to refugeruckus.com if you'd be interested and strapping on a pack and coming and walking with us, supporting a good cause, and a ministry that's actually doing something, not just talking about things. But they are like the 10% of child trafficking prevention that's actually doing something. The other 90% of that stuff is awareness only. So yeah, check out Refuge Medical Grindstone Ministries, Caleb House, Caleb with a K, and the man who does all of this, his online persona is Bear, like Bear Independent. Bear Independent. He's got a YouTube channel. It primarily started as like a prepping consultancy, but yeah, like I said, man's got his fingers in a lot of pies, and he's doing really good work. Really solid guy, genuine, down to earth, tells it like it is. That's why we work with him, all right? Because he's doing good stuff. We want to do good stuff also. So there's going to be more business content coming out. I think in addition to the how to calculate the cost of leather part 2, I kind of want to share like my story of how we got started in the leather business. Like, what was the thing? What was the moment where we decided that we would do this, that it would transition from a hobby to a business, and just kind of, it's a really cool story because it ties in with our faith, and in fact, how we've gotten a lot of business has tied in with our faith and relying on God, and they're really cool stories. So yeah, some of our story, how we got started, how we got our first big contract, and how we've gotten other contracts since then. It is 100% the hand of God. All right. So yeah, I'll be sharing some of our story, some of just who we are, what we believe, why we called our business Just a Nazarene Leather Company. All right. Some of you probably know, but yeah, just kind of want to share some things in upcoming videos to let you know more about me. Let you know more about me and my wife, our business here, what we're trying to do, what we're trying to build. All right, and you are very much a part of that. And so thank you. I genuinely thank you for taking time to watch our content, to comment, to like, to give your feedback, and for those of you who have found it within yourself to support our business by buying some of our work. Thank you so much. All right, we really appreciate it. I'm making this content for you, and I just pray that it is a blessing to you. All right, so thank you for joining me today in the workshop, and I pray that you are blessed. Bye now.